Hey guys, and welcome back to Super Luigi Galaxy, or as I like to call it, why Joy-Con drift is so ungodly awful. Right, so that is going to be a recurring thing in this video. There is going to be so much Joy-Con drift in this video, and it is going to cause problems. It is going to cause death. It is hopefully going to only happen in this one video. I've ordered a new Joy-Con. I think there is... I completely forgot you can send them off for repairs. For free. But anyway, it means I have a spare Joy-Con if I decide to get it repaired. This is just easier. And faster. But more expensive. Otherwise, yeah, this should only be for this one video, I hope. And I just gotta hope that that Joy-Con lasts. Alright, so our final major galaxy of the game. This is the Melty Molten Galaxy, and we are in the Sinking Lava Spire. Melty Molten Galaxy is, overall, not a very hard galaxy. Unless you have Joy-Con drift, in which case it's going to be a major problem. I should point out, nearly every issue here is just me. I will happily acknowledge anything that isn't down to the Joy-Con drift. A lot of it is just me. But it will become very clear when it is the Joy-Con drift. Right, that is just me forgetting where I'm going. I always forget that those things are there. So that's my fault. I will gladly acknowledge that that is my fault. I always forget those things are there. But it has just been getting really, really bad. I mean, I can still move Luigi around, but he tends to go off in directions I don't want him to. And like, he will just automatically go to the front of the... He'll automatically move upwards. He starts by sneaking and then he just starts building up speed until he's moving at full speed. Even though the analog stick is completely dead center. Nintendo, why are you still making Joy-Cons like this? You have made no improvements whatsoever. Didn't the Nintendo 64 have some sort of bad problems with its analog stick? I know that was a different thing, but still. Why is this still a problem? I feel so sorry for Switch Lite owners that may have to put up with that sort of thing. Because there's nothing you can really do about it. This times the lava is rising. Way! And I love this part right here. So awesome. I think they bring something like that back in Galaxy 2. Right, let's try talking to this guy. Yeah, our first mission. We have the Hungry Luma already. Right, he needs 80 stars. I'm sure this will be fine. Luigi, where are you going? Stop sneaking away. And there he goes. So he's starting to pick up speed there as well. Sometimes he stays still and that's fine, but the other major issue is this is Luigi. So he is sliding around all over the place as well. So I'm not really dealing with Joy-Con drift. I'm dealing with Joy-Con drift with Luigi traction. And that's always fun. This mission was an absolute pain. It's horrible. I mean, it's appropriate. We are in hell, and recording this video was hell. But one thing I can give constant praise for is Melty Molten Galaxy's music. This music is amazing. I know I keep saying that, but this soundtrack is so good, and this is one of the best. Luigi, stop moving. All you can really do is just keep jumping all over the place, but even that doesn't like to work. And this is one of the better games. I've only been using 2 games since the Joy-Con drift started. The other one is Animal Crossing, and Animal Crossing is currently unplayable. I can't even move down the island anymore because the character just keeps on stopping. I can move up the island perfectly fine, but if I want to move down, they'll just keep stopping. For no reason whatsoever. I'm still holding down, but they're not going anywhere. And yeah, like that. That's just Luigi walking right into the lava. So really, the best thing I can do really is just keep jumping and ground pounding. Which isn't very easy to do when you got a bunch of little cinders trying to stop you. So we're collecting 5 silver stars around the island. They're easy to spot. The lava will rise and fall, and luckily the rocks that it keeps surrounding don't become the lava, which is very convenient. You couldn't even put the star on a safe part of the planet. Luigi. And there we go. What is that in the background? It's like a sun and a planet that are connected by a load of thin stalks. I still find it weird when you go back to the garden because it doesn't have any music. I mean, it's a stretch to call it music. It's more ambience, but I mean, this is ambience. It's a bird song. Let's see what I mean. Your proof here to prove that it is Joy-Con drift. Let's get to my controller settings, shall we? And you would do this to me. Like that. Look how high that thing is going. All the way back. That's not me holding up. It just does that. If I back out. If I back out. I back in. But, you see, sometimes it will recenter itself. All you gotta do is then just move it for a bit and then it goes off center again. Especially if you hold it in place for a bit. Then it starts doing that. Sometimes more severely than others. Look at that. It's not even reading that I've stopped holding onto the thing. I mean, I am doing it there, but it's like it wasn't even reading it properly because the drift was there. Look, it's struggling to go down. I can't get it all the way to the end. This is awful. I tried going under the analog stick with some compressed air. Didn't work. This didn't want to work either. I was really struggling with this. I had no issues doing it earlier, but it really didn't want to do it this time. It's like, Jack, don't bother. This doesn't work. Your Joy-Con is broken. But again, can this happen with the Switch Lite? Because then you have no other options. At least here I can get another Joy-Con. I can get a Pro Controller. But you can't do that with the Switch Lite. Alright, let's go back in. It made no difference, by the way. He's still going to be doing it. To hell! Again. Right, now we're going to do the sinking lava spire. I managed to do the Mario playthrough without any Joy-Con drift. Maybe it's the game's way of saying, stop playing Animal Crossing. You've been playing it for nearly every day for a year. And all you do is just dig up fossils and hit rocks. You've barely decorated your island. You're clearly not interested in 5-starring your island. 4 stars is perfectly fine. I did start out Breath of the Wild, but I don't want to be doing that with Joy-Con drift. And I want to play 3D World again. Need to get it first, but yeah. Interested in what that's like on the Switch. Because I think it utilizes the Wii U great. That makes sense. Me fail English? That's impossible. Yeah, I thought it utilized the Wii U gamepad pretty well. I haven't played Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I only did a few levels, so I don't know if that's utilized quite as well. You've seen the issues I've been having with this bloody pointer on this game. I have to keep resetting it over and over and over again. But I can't tell if that's the game or if it's just my position. Yeah, that UFO. I love the glossy effect on the rocks here. I don't really know what makes them look like that, but can a rock become glossy if it's really hot? Sections like this was where the problems really start to show. I mean, the good thing is, it means I get to keep listening to this music. And that is anything but bad, because this music is amazing. I think, along with Good Egg and Gusty Garden, this is the best piece of music in the game. Well, and, what are the others? Oh, the Gateway Galaxy. If you want something epic, it's the best one along with Gusty Garden and Good Egg. If you want something peaceful, you go for Gateway Galaxy or the first phase of the Comet Observatory. But if you're listening to Super Mario Galaxy soundtrack, you will have good music. Both games. Though I'm less familiar with Galaxy 2, so I will admit. Right, this thing is going to be sinking as you're making your way up. So try not to do any random backflips. There is a shortcut you could take somewhere, but I can never remember where it is. Move out of the way of that. Wall jump ahoy! You got all these crystals that like to get in your way as well, so have that spin ready. And they give you little cinders to deal with. Well, we're nearly there. Get out of my way! He hasn't even started the animation yet. Or maybe he did. I don't know. There. Now that wasn't so bad, but if only it lasted. But somebody tells me we're going to be seeing that mission again. I wonder why. But before we get to that, we have another mission. Mission 2. Kind of. Mission 2-3. And it is through the Meteor Storm. For you see, 4-point-something billion years ago, the Earth witnessed a heavy bombardment. This is basically it, only it's in the Melty Molten Galaxy. And I'm pretty sure the asteroids were a hell of a lot bigger. But this I actually think is pretty clever. You gotta lure the little cinder over here. And get it to set fire to the torches. I don't know what happens if you kill it. Like, does it respawn? Otherwise you're kind of stuck. Alright, this part right here. And he's already off. Luigi, oh, Jesus Christ, this part was such a nightmare. Good stuff like that can happen. Look at that, it just keeps on... That's not me, I'm not holding anything. That is Joy-Con drift at its finest. And it's still going. It even happens in the 2D areas. Which is odd, because if I put on, like, using the Switch Online stuff, if I put on, like, Super Mario World or A Link to the Past, it goes perfectly fine. You stay still. I don't get it. Right, we kind of already did something like this. I don't know why they decided to bring it back only this time. The area looks different, and there's meteors. Which, admittedly, is pretty much all many of these last few galaxies have been. It's Honey Hive, but in reverse, and it's awesome. It's Beach Bowl, but it's a ring. It's Basel Rock, but it's a dreadnought. And this galaxy is kind of like... It's definitely the most original galaxy we've had in a while. I mean, we had Toy Time. But this is definitely one of the more original ones. That doesn't apply to everything here, mind you. There is definitely going to be one thing that we've already seen. We've definitely done this before. Luring the bullet bill to the thingy. Unfortunately, there's a lot of little cinders here that like to get in the way. You know, I'm pretty sure Freeze Flame didn't have this many little brewers, so why, even though one of them was a boss. So why is this, why are there so many of these guys? Pay attention to where the walls are. The little cinders do bounce, and the little brewers, they will bounce once you've turned them into stone. I guess is what you're doing. And they'll try and make their way back to lava. Get out of my way. I can't really see where he is, but luckily it was fine. I don't know why he suddenly stops paying attention to gravity there, but maybe it's because of the thingy-majig? I can walk on it. Oh look, try doing this. So look, we got Joy-Con drift with this. Luckily, this is motion control, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, I still died like 3 times. 2 or 3 times. But arguably this controls better than Joy-Con drift. I should get like a fire version of this music as well. No, though, despite the fact that I died here like 2 times, this final stretch proved to be really easy. I managed to just go straight down it without a single obstacle in the way. Look at this. Not a single obstacle shall be in my way. Even here, even that thing. I'm usually stopping and going doing that section, but nope, just go straight on through. I like how it's still got like a golf green on the flag. Alright, just one more mission, right? Yeah, we got a practice on it. Alright, let's do this because I have to say, I think when I was doing this with Mario, this mission was an absolute pain. And I don't know why. There was not Joy-Con drift. But I was doing this for like 40 minutes. The Lava Spire Daredevil run. Despite the control issues, this didn't take nearly as long. It took about 3 or 4 attempts. Hence why we're not seeing Luigi flying towards the planet, but you know, otherwise it's fine. We actually get to listen to the music this time. It sounds exactly the same as the speed comet because why not? In the end, this is you're normally just hearing the boss music because this is the only Daredevil comet that isn't a boss. Even though there is a boss in this level. So we're going to be seeing the boss in the next video. But no, you're not fighting the boss. Even though he is a pretty difficult boss lot to get hit on. They for some reason decided to have you do one Daredevil comet when you do play the level. I think I got them all. I think I can follow the coins in the special stages of Sonic 2 that easily. The collision detection on these little suns is, or little stars I guess, is deceptively big. Like I did die upon touching this one, but I didn't actually touch it. I just about missed, but it still counted. It still had a hitbox. But yeah, out of everything, this actually ended up not being too bad. Joy-Con drift was not much of an issue here. It's an issue when it wants to be an issue. Even Bowser's UFOs aren't safe here. That's actually one thing I don't think is clear. Are these enemies that we're fighting here, are they working for Bowser or are they just aliens that just happen to live here? Even stranger when you find the ones that are in Bowser's bases. Then you really do question it. What is surprising is how on all of these different planets, the same aliens live here. It's the same species. Sometimes. Like we saw the little cinders in Freeze Flame. Right, it might just be me, but I swear this thing sinks a little bit faster when you're in the Daredevil. But it might just be me. I'm watching it now. I don't think it's because I'm tooling. I might be a little bit, but I think the thing does sink a little bit faster. But that little bit is enough to make up for it. I mean, I'm stopping here. That's a difference. I don't know. It might just be... Look how close this is getting, but it might just be because I stopped to make way for that boulder rather than I kept going the first time. Of course, we all know what the ultimate Daredevil comet is, but we won't be getting into that until the end of Galaxy 2. And there we go. It's not there you go until you touch the star, but close enough. And that's that. That is our final non-purple comet, Prankster Comet. We've still got a load of purple coin comets to do, but otherwise that is the last of our other Prankster Comets. And only one star in a major galaxy left. Yeah, we're going to do the Hungry Luma for this as well. But other than that, it's just one star left in the Melty Molten Galaxy. And we just got to take care of these last few things and then we can go after Bowser. Fiery Dino Piranha. We've gone full circle. We started with Dino Piranha. Well, we started with Gateway, but we started with Dino Piranha. So since this is technically supposed to be the last galaxy, it's the one that requires the most stars. Then it finishes with Dino Piranha, but he's on fire. Although I think one of the extra galaxies in the previous dome in the engine room, I believe that does require more power stars to unlock than this one does, which is odd. One of the bonus galaxies in the previous dome needs more Prankster Comets than this one does. But I never understand how those things are. Luigi, stop hugging the wall. Ugh. Again, that's not me holding forward, that's the game doing that with the Joy-Con drift. Well, we were here already, but now our mission's different. We actually have to kill all the enemies. Kill all the little cinders. So don't knock them into lava. Because when you spin into them, they do go back a bit, like that. Uh-oh, out of control. Uh-oh, I want to lose control. Yoo-hoo, there you are. It could camouflage. And good. This music's great. This music's awesome. I can sing along to this for ages. This is like when I play Sonic Heroes and I'm always singing along to Egg Feet's music. Or Crisis City in Sonic 06, I'm just always singing the tune. This music is so good! If I recall correctly, the name of this musical piece has the word hell in its name. I don't remember what the name of the piece is. But it's like they actually use the word hell in a Nintendo game. I mean, I know it's not like the curse word hell, which is... I don't even think that's a curse word here in Britain, but it is in America, I think. I think that's why it caused some minor controversy in like Donkey Kong 64 and the DK rap. Because yeah, that's the worst thing about the DK rap. And so it describes him as a hell of a guy. Because Rare is a British company and hell is not a swear word in Britain. But for some reason we have to we cannot call Sly Cooper Sly Cooper. We have to call him Sly Raccoon. And God forbid the word future is in Ratchet and Clank. I don't know why they decided to take the word future out of the names, but for those ones they kept the double entendres. We couldn't use Going Commando or Up Your Arsenal, but we can use Tools of Destruction or Crack in Time, or the Quest for Booty. And then they stopped again. Are they going to change Rift Apart just for the sake of tradition? Because even her Deadlock got changed. It got changed to Gladiator. Buddy, I desperately need your help because I'm terrified of Joy-Con drift, but this ended up not really being an issue. Still, better safe than sorry. Right? Right, well we've, I mean the boss fight isn't really any different. It's just he's on fire. Let's see, do I have the name of the music here? Okay, I guess not. But anyway, the music is great and I think it has the word hell in its name. I always love this shot. I don't know why. Look, it's the Ring of Fire! Otherwise you gotta wait, you just wait for the tails to, the flame will disappear. Here it starts going on and off more frequently. Ow. I don't know why, I just always love this guy. I don't know why. He's no different really than regular Dino Piranha, but he's awesome. And he shoots fireballs from his mouth. Which in Mario Sonic at the London Olympics, the regular Dino Piranha can do. Yeah, other than that, he's really not that hard. He's... yeah. I don't know why, I just really love him. I just think he's awesome. Okay, I can't find the name. Anyway. Oh no, there it is. Hell Prominence. Yeah. That's its name. Alright, well we're actually done with this dome now, but there is still a hungry Luma outside. So let's lose so many of our star bits. By which I mean half of our star bits. To feed this guy. It's not 1,400, no, you've got to feed this guy 1,600. Still 400 lower than Galaxy 2. Luckily Luigi did not try and sneak off this time. It's really like he was going for it. It's like he's sneaking away and then when it's left distance he's gonna run. How long can this music... how high can that music go? The crazy thing is, this Hungry Luma requires the highest number of star bits. And it's the smallest galaxy in the game. Or it's the smallest of these galaxies in the game. Well, no, Flip Switch. No, Flip Switch wasn't even a Hungry Luma. Yeah, it's the smallest Hungry Luma galaxy in the game, and it requires the most star bits. It's the Snowcap Galaxy, and we're playing Star Bunnies in the Snow. Look, you land on this little planet here, and then it takes you to the one over there. This is it. This is the galaxy. This is the galaxy that requires 1,600 star bits for you to get. This is why I hold on to them. And the shell is stuck in orbit. Okay, it does break after a while. Alright, let's try being a bit closer this time. There we go. Okay, it's another game of catch. Only this time, you're under a time limit. Fail to catch all of the Star Bunnies in 2.5 minutes. And this level has Sunshine Syndrome. You fail, you die. What you want to do first is you want to reveal all of the flip switches. You can use your star pointer to move the snow out of the way. It does come back after a while. Once you've found all the flip switches, there's one at the top here. You can use these. There's a fire flower in here, but you do need to catch one of the Star Bunnies, but otherwise, use this to catch the Star Bunnies. There's one that's now opened up at the bottom of the planet as well. I don't know what the purpose of the shell is. I mean, I know it's to open up that chest, but there's nothing valuable in that chest. Probably like an extra life or something. Okay, there we go. Once they're in here, they're trapped. All they'll do is run around in circles. The bit that takes the longest, really, is trying to find the, Wait, I was wrong, wasn't I? What level am I thinking of? I think of Deep Dark. We've already been to Deep Dark. Yeah, okay. You do need that shell to open up that chest, because it's got a rabbit in it. Right, the last one is hidden inside one of these holes. Just clear all the snow around it and then the rabbit will appear. As soon as you can find it. There he goes. And he's straight in there. This mission was such a nightmare the first time round. Yeah, once you know to look for the flip switches, it does become a lot easier. Don't try and chase them in the snow, because the snow does slow you down. It might slow them down as well, but it doesn't slow them down enough. Alright, but that is the end of the Garden Dome. The end of all of the domes, apart from purple coins. But we're not quite ready to face Bowser just yet. We've got three other galaxies to go to first. We've collected 3 green stars, did we not? I think we have to do something about that. But first, Meltoad is calling. If you die enough times in a particular mission, you will get like 5 extra lives. It will be 5 this time, not 20. How does she know? And how is she sending these things? Alright, so we have just got the 3 trial galaxies left to do. So, I will see you guys next time.